make it stick. River Valley Sports Authorities is brought to you today in part by the David Bruce Auto Center, located at 555 Latham Drive in Bourbonnais. The David Bruce Auto Center, where you'll get the most for your trade and the lowest price in town. And Grumish Chiropractic Offices, located at 40 Briarcliff Professional Center in Bourbonnais. Grumish Chiropractic, where you'll receive gentle and proven chiropractic care.
1, 2, 3, ah! 1, 2, 3.
From Polly's Eatery in Kankakee, it's the River Valley Sports Authorities. With your hosts, Jeff Devine and Billy Menard. Tonight's special guests include it's the River Valley Sports Authorities.
Okay. Oh, for goodness sakes. A little bit of an unusual night. Where's Jim Rudin, our producer?
Hello.
I got a little call.
Where's the sound guy?
He said, would you please let Coach Olafson know that I'm at O'Hare Airport returning from Jamaica. That's where he's at right now. Yeah, he's up at O'Hare.
Up, coming back.
And I wanted to make sure everything was going along fine. And I said, well, you know something? If I could get Billy Menard to come in here and bring me the facts that Coach Olafson sent last Saturday. Yeah, you had it. You had it. You had it in your coat pocket, which did me no good prior to this program. Thank you very much. That's all right.
Thanks, Coach, by the way.
In any case, we're going to get this thing going right here. You know who we're having in here, of course, obviously.
Here's your high school.
Varsity boys basketball squad, which just recently won the KHT Holiday Tournament.
Right on. They beat my boys over there at MAC.
Oh, your boy. Now you're their boys.
Those are my boys. Those are my boys.
Well, there'll be some words for you a little bit later on. Yeah, your boys. But in any case, that was the second time. You know, they played 2 overtime games with McNamara this year. The one in the Thanksgiving Classic, where I believe they had McNamara down by 14 points with about 5 minutes left, and something came unglued. But in any case, they came back and they took revenge in the Holiday Tournament.
Has Mac ever beat them?
Oh.
Has Mac got you this year at all?
I just got through telling you.
You said
in the Thanksgiving Tournament. No, I didn't. I said there were 2 overtime games. I'm going to talk.
Right there.
Get away from me. Get away from me. I'm going to talk to somebody. Coach Olafson, the coach, the selected coach of the Holiday Tournament for the Class A. Come on up here, would you? You're talking.
Over here, Coach.
You're talking to me about grooming?
Grooming.
Look like you cut your hair with a lawnmower. What are you talking about? You're talking to me about grooming.
It's called high and tight.
Yeah, it's high and tight, all right.
High and tight.
Which right here is low and high.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Coach, we got a mic for you right there. Why don't you pull that down?
Oh, see high and tight right there.
There we go. You can take it off. It's a hand. There you go. All right. First of all, congratulations on your selection. Was this the first time that you've been selected? How many years have you guys been in the KHT Holiday Tournament when they went to that Class A AA format? How many years is this?
I think this is our 3rd year.
Okay, is this the first time you've received that?
Yeah.
Probably not the only time you've been deserving, but just so you know, I've talked to some other coaches in the area. You know, CPCI is having a bang-up year, and Thumper and I went down to see CPCI, beat Prairie. That coach made a comment to me just this last week about, I don't know where he sees you guys play at, or I don't know how close you guys are, or if you talk, but he just said he believes that you are one of the better coach teams in the area. I don't know where he gets this information, but I do know this year Coach Kevin Long has one of the best teams in the area. This is a team, I think, that just recently broke the top 15 in terms of the Class A rankings, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're ranked 13th right now.
13th, yeah. But in any case, he had kind words to say about you, and I wanted to ask you about that right off the very start. This is a program that is notoriously known for a couple different things. One of them is generally a good defensive squad, which I think last year you felt there might have been a little bit of slippage. Didn't think you played the kind of defense you were capable of last year.
Just a little, yeah.
What do you guys do during the summer? Because I know every coach has a particular slant on the importance of summer and the significance it carries for the season. What do you guys do during the summer so you're ready by the fall?
Well, I really like what we do in the summer because a lot of our kids play more than one sport, but we go to a team camp down at Eastern Illinois University in early June, and we have open gyms 3 nights a week, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, where we come in and play quite a bit and work on our game. And we go to a couple of shootouts. We play games at the Braidwood Shootout and then the Grant Park Shootout. And then once in a while, we'll pick up some games with different schools.
Okay, all right. The importance of doing the summer program, what are the things that you try to focus on, though?
Our number one concern is just individual improvement. We want our players to get better. And we'd like to win games, but I would never want to brag about winning so many games in the summer because I really don't think it means a lot.
Okay.
We want to play and play against good competition and just get better.
Okay.
So that's where we're at in that.
Okay, all right. Something else I was going to ask you about was you go into a season generally and you kind of have some predictions of how you think your squad is going to do. And I know this year the consensus with virtually everybody was what you knew was this was going to be a small team. A lot of times that doesn't equate with a team that's won 9 of their last 11 games and a team that would go in and capture the holiday tournament. But as you defined your team before the season, you had some obvious strengths. What were some of the strengths that you saw before your first tip-off?
Well, I think the biggest strength of our team, and I said this in our preseason talk with different people, is I think we compete and we play hard, and we've got some kids that just get after it. And I think we get into a game sometimes. Maybe we don't look as pretty as we're obviously not a big team, but I think when the smoke clears after the battle is over, I think we find a way to get it done because we compete and play very hard, and our guys play like they hate to lose, and I think that's our biggest strength we have as a team. We've got some kids that shoot the ball well. We've got some athletes. We've got a nice mix of, I think, basketball players and great athletes. But I think just the fact that we play extremely hard and we find a way to get it done. Sometimes there's players that look good, but they just sometimes don't quite get it done, and our guys get it done.
Mm-hmm. One thing I've always noticed about your squad when I've watched them throughout the years is that they play what we call really good team defense. I mean, there's a real responsibility not just be playing your man, but making sure you're in a position to help. Was that something you get a chance to work on during the summer as well when you talk about individual improvement? Is that one of the things that you're trying to get the kids to develop?
We'd like them to play hard on defense in the summer, but that's not a major focus of the summer. I mean, we want them to play hard and get after it, and if they don't, we'll work on that too. But I think we work more, I say, on offense in the summer.
Okay. All right. So when you're talking about skill development, you're talking about kids getting better handling the ball, passing, shot selection, things like that?
Exactly.
Okay. Now, you've got a squad, though, that for the most part, on any given night, you've got maybe 2 or 3 guys that get into double figures. That obviously has to put you in a situation where you create a lot of problems for other teams, as they come up and they see you and they see, well, Elliott could hurt us, Stevens could hurt us. I mean, that's one thing that's got to be a real plus for you guys, but there's only one basketball out there. How do you get the guys to understand that, you still have to be unselfish and that eventually your points are still going to come? It just may not be tonight.
Well, I think that's one of our strengths, too, is I think our team's chemistry is really, really good. Mm-hmm. I think we do a great job of milking the hot shooter, getting the ball to the open man, not getting too hung up on who gets the glory, just who's ahead at the end of the game, Hershey or the other team. And I think we do a great job of getting the ball to the open man. And we are a hard team, I think, to stop when we're hitting on all cylinders because we've got a number of people who can score. Mm-hmm. And those are hard teams to defense, I think.
Sure. Okay. Well, let's get a couple of these kids that are hard to defend up here. Why don't we start off with, let's see, is it Josh Sutter? Is Josh Sutter here tonight? Where's Josh at? Come on up here, Josh.
The Candy Man.
The what?
Over here. The Candy Man.
The Candy Man. Slide on over here, Josh. Well, he's chewing gum, I guess.
What's the Candy Man all about?
Candy Man.
Who gave you that name? Ben. The Candy Man. Who's Ben? What? Candy Man. What's all that about?
He dishes the rock. Oh,
there we go.
Sakes. We're going to have all the cute little coin phrases with this team.
He
I can see
dishes
that
the
right
rock.
now. Okay.
There we go.
Coach, let's talk about Josh just a little bit, though. One of the things that I know in talking to you about earlier was that he can kind of, in a sense, almost be a press himself. He's somebody that can really D up somebody, as they say, when they've got the ball. Is that one of his strengths, and is that something you look for him to do in a game?
Well, first of all, Josh is like the Energizer Bunny out there. He never gets tired, and his opponent.
Well, he's got all that sugar in his system from the candy. How's he going to get tired?
He's dishing the rock.
Yeah, run. Yeah, okay.
And he just does a great job when his man gets the ball in the full court, he just picks him up and is tenacious.
And you guys strictly are all-man defense, is that right? Do you run any zone at all?
We'll play some zone, and we might play a little more zone before it's all over. But
Okay.
Josh, no matter what defense we're in, Josh is going to pick his man up full court and get after it. And we keep a defensive chart and have defensive points. And we'll give you an idea. The last game against Mantino, our winner had only 4 points.
Ooh.
And against Moments about 3 weeks ago, Josh had 30 points.
Really?
In that game.
Oh, for
And I think
goodness sakes.
Yeah.
Well, give him a hand for
that.
that.
Heck yeah, give it up.
Hey, he gets to smack in the gum a little harder, too. Do you see that? He likes that. Josh, hold the mic up there, young man.
It's here.
You really do. You like getting on somebody and just shutting them down? Is that
Yeah.
something gives it? Now, talk about that a little bit, because there has to be a certain mindset. Some guys would like to go out and, well, you know, if my guy gets 10, as long as I get 15, that's fine. Some guys go out and I got to conserve my energy because I'm going to make sure I got something left at the end of the game to hit that 3. Your makeup mentally must be different. When you approach a game, what's your mental makeup in terms of trying to shut somebody down?
Basically, it's just shut them down, do whatever helps our team to win.
Okay, give me a cue. For example, now you guys defeated Kankakee, which is the first time in quite some time, if I'm not mistaken. When's the last time you beat Kankakee in the Thanksgiving Classic, right?
Yes.
It's been quite a while since you'd beat Kankakee, and generally this is a traditionally strong club at the guard spot. Yes.
Yeah, we play them tough every year, but we haven't beaten them since 1988, so it was kind of nice.
Okay, all right. Did you play in that game?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Going into that game, knowing that traditionally Kankakee has pretty good guard play, did you have a specific person that you knew you were going to have to lock up on?
Mike Terrell.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to have to guard him.
Terrell.
And what was your strategy going in? I have to deny him the ball. I got to make him use his left hand. What kind of things did you tell yourself before you got the game going?
Stop the drive.
Okay.
I knew he's pretty good, like dishing the ball, but shooting, it's a little iffy.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I mean,
well, we're not
he's a
going to edit
shooter,
that.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
no,
not taking that out.
nothing
He's
against
going to
him,
stay.
but-
You'll see Terrell
You a
again.
senior?
But yeah,
Oh, you won't see him. You can say what he wants. He won't see him again.
Coach, let me ask you something. When it gets down to playing a ball club like Kankakee,
Wait till they get up here.
and then you play other ball clubs, for example, McNamara, who, as I said earlier, 2 overtime games this year, and you really thought you probably should have beat him both times. You probably should have had McNamara both times. What did happen in that first game against McNamara? You did have a lead. I'm correct about that. You had a sizable lead, right?
Yeah, I think we shut them out the third quarter. They did not score a field goal point in the third quarter, and we were in total control of the game. But we took some, I think, questionable shots in the fourth quarter, and our defense maybe wasn't quite as good as it needed to be. Then they hit a couple bombs, and before you knew it, they're back in it. And we kind of played the old cliche, playing to lose, not to win.
Right.
That's kind of what happened there.
Right.
That's a long time ago, so we learned from that, I think, but we're definitely not going to dwell on that.
Right. And then you come into the holiday tournament. Going into that tournament, again, now some coaches just say we want to play. Some coaches say that's something we want to win, if at all possible. What were your thoughts about that tournament going in?
Well, we got to play 3 pretty good basketball teams. I mean, Reed Custer's, I think, won 10 games this year already also.
They're one of the 3 10-game winners, UNC, PCI, and Reed Custer.
And we had, and St. Anne, they've been a regional champion the last 3 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And they're extremely athletic. So we had to play them first round, then Reed Custer, and then play for the championship. So we had the toughest route of anybody there, which is great. Because one of the reasons you're in a Christmas tournament is to play against good people. And winning it is great, but to play against great teams is good. That was good for us.
Josh, who's probably the best? There's something there. Here, go ahead. Vinny will let you read. It's okay. You
I
can
was
read.
just checking out.
Let me ask you something. As far as all the teams you've played to date, who's probably the best team in your mind that you guys have played so far?
Ooh, best team.
The hardest game.
Hardest game, probably both McNamara games.
Both McNamara games? Okay.
Always brings out the best in us.
Okay.
So-
All
Is that a
right.
long-time rival?
And how did...
Them two?
Yeah, we hate each other.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I know when I was going to McNamara.
Yeah, the
football was a
candy
big
man
thing.
with the kind words. We hate
Yeah, we
each other.
hate each other.
We like to see that in high school athletics. Yeah, good, healthy competition. We hate them. Yeah. Okay. All right. What was your performance? First game of the Thanksgiving Classic, and then in the holiday tournament. Pretty much the same in both games, or did you pick it up a notch in the holiday tournament?
Basically the same. I don't know.
Who'd you have? Who did you have to stick?
In the holiday tournament?
Yeah.
What's his name?
You just know him by number. That's how much disrespect, right?
I think his name's Malone
Okay.
from St. Anne.
Okay. All right. Did he score?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, didn't do your job, did you? Okay. All right. Well, had to ask some help for some other people. Let's get somebody else up. There's another guard. Where's Mike Schultz at? Schultz around? Come on up here, Schultz.
Am I done?
Yeah, you pass it on.
Oh, unless you wanted to share something. Something you want to share? Sure.
What are you doing? Give it up, he says. He wants the spotlight.
How you feeling there, Mike?
Not bad.
Are you a senior?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about this coach. Really let it out. What do you think? Come on, give it up. You're out.
Before you go, Mike, just remember
Scholarship.
who writes the starting lineup up, okay? Just remember that.
Yeah, he's okay. Never
He's
mind.
good.
He's good. Okay.
He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's
about
good. Mike, you're nursing an ankle injury, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. How did it happen while you were playing?
Yeah.
Overtime
against Mac.
Okay. What exactly happened? Went up for a rebound, got stepped. What exactly happened?
Shot and came
Get that
down.
mic up. Yeah, get the mic up. There you go.
I shot it and came down on it.
Okay, came down. If you didn't get bumped or anything, you just happened to catch it wrong?
No.
Okay.
What quarter was it?
Overtime.
It was in overtime. Okay.
I already said that.
Okay. You said that.
He's new to this. He's only been doing it for 2 years. Yeah, good job, Billy. That's okay. Try to listen when there's a
No.
question, just in case
I'm still
they
reading.
say something. Yeah, okay.
You just got this stuff to me today. I'm still reading this
Mike,
stuff.
let me ask you something now. Define your role the way you see it as far as this club, because I know all coaches have roles that they need the players to play. How do you define your role for this team? What do you need to do for this team to be successful? Besides not get injured.
That's all I've done. I guess rebound, play defense,
Okay.
shoot sometime.
All right. All right. You really do seriously though. You have some unselfish kids though, don't you? Your guys really pretty much just want to win, don't they?
They want to win.
Okay.
There you
All
go.
And when you have your hair like that, you almost have to win to get respect, don't you? No, that's pretty. I like that. I like that. We got the earring. Do you have is there like a dress? You know, a lot of coaches enforce a dress code when you go to another school, or maybe the earrings have to come out on game day. Or is there anything that you guys do in particular?
Well, they can't wear an earring during the game.
Okay.
So-
all right. Practice is okay.
I really don't, I don't care.
You don't care about that. Okay. It's just how they look at game time. Okay. All right. What's so fun? What do you keep smiling at him for?
He's looking. He's gonna jump and kick your butt pretty soon. That's why he's
yeah,
smiling.
well, that's
Say, leave
that's
him
why
alone.
you're here, because he has to go a long way to get over here. That's why you sit there. Okay. All right.
I'll let him go. I'll let him by.
Let me ask you something. Did you have expectations for this squad at the beginning of the season? Did you guys think that right now you'd have won 9 out of 11 or won the holiday tournament? What were you guys thinking?
Well, at the beginning of the year, coach brought us in another room and said we have a potential to go to state, and that pumped me up, and just I'm hoping we can get there. So I guess so.
Now, is CPCI a squad you would have to see if you went to that's
No, they'll go south regional sectional, and we'll go north.
Okay.
McNamara regional,
Okay.
Seneca regional, that route.
Okay. Have you seen most of the teams or had a
Yes.
chance? Okay. And is that early prediction about you have a chance to go to state? Are you just as confirmed on your mind now as you were before?
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent. Oh, wouldn't we love to see that?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, and just the thought on that, we're in a little disarray right now with Ben and Mike being hurt, but we're gonna get through this, and we're gonna be a better team before it's over. You know,
Okay.
it's just we're in a little disarray right now. You know, so but we'll get it together.
Didn't
we
you have two injuries? Game against Mac overtime. Was there 2 injuries? Or you had 1? I thought 2 guys.
It's Mike's injury.
Okay,
Brad had sprained his ankle just 2 days prior to the tournament starting.
Okay.
But we've had a lot of injuries this year.
But fortunately, it's not anything that they all will be able to come back. You'll be at full strength for the most part come tournament time. Yes.
Yes.
Therapy.
Whirlpool.
Oh.
Whirlpool it.
Jeff.
They might end up needing one of our sponsors at some
I'd
point in
say
time.
that,
Yeah.
Just some night when you're bored and you got nothing to do, call Ben Stevens up on the phone and say, Ben, are you doing your exercises?
Okay.
Are you doing your therapy?
All right.
Everybody's going to do that. Ben's phone's going to be ringing all the time because we're going to motivate him.
He's not taking it. He's not taking it serious enough. He's
Taking it very
Is he?
seriously, but we're going to help him take it more seriously.
Either that, or we'll send him to Grummer's Chiropractic and get everything else
Grummage,
sorted
that's
out.
the word.
Grummer's Chiropractic. He's been a sponsor. He's been a sponsor this year, and Billy has said his name right one time.
Don't say it wrong.
In
This
about
guy-
12
this
shows.
guy's ticked
Yeah,
off.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you something now. As far as in your mind, if you were coaching this squad, what is the one thing that you guys have to do better so you can make that run that everybody would like to see you do? What's the one thing this team has to do better in order to make that run?
Defense and rebound.
Defense.
Defensive
Okay.
rebound.
What about in terms of points per game? Where you at with points per game?
We're in the 50s right now. I'd like to see that get up a little higher.
Okay.
But,
All right.
you know, our offense is going to, you know, traditionally offensively we get better January and February.
Okay.
And we're going to get better there.
Okay.
But I'll say this about Mike before you let Mike get away here. Mike was a major factor in us winning that championship game because he flew to the glass. I mean, you talk about having wings. He was up there flying to the glass, getting numerous rebounds, played tremendous defense on Tim Keller, and was a major factor because Mike's our best leaper, I think, as far as athletically. I mean, Ben's our dunker, and Ben does a lot of things, but just athletically at a short forward spot, Mike, you know, Schultz is tremendous, and when he rebounds like that and plays defense like that, takes the ball to the basket like that, great things are going to happen, like winning championships. So.
And that's so important when you've got a small squad for them to understand the importance of rebounding is really an attitude.
It's a real attitude.
It's really an attitude, and if you're going to get after it, and especially if you're a small team, nothing's going to come easy, but one thing you have to make a diligent effort at is make sure you get boards, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, it sounds like Schultze here has that figured out. Go ahead, you got a question?
No, nothing.
Yeah, nothing at all?
No, go ahead.
Okay,
man.
would you
You're
like to say
doing
anything about his haircut, his earring?
He's close to me. I
Huh?
didn't say nothing.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I like the stuff, man. I like it looks cool.
Defensively, you guys will get better, and I would like to see you guys make that run, and I hope you get healthy, okay? See you down the road? Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man. Hey, I want to... Okay.
Hi, I'm Bruce Dickstein of the David Bruce Auto Center, where not only do we have the most competitive prices, but we'll also give you more for your trade. We support River Valley Sports Authority and Make It Stick because they're making a positive difference in our kids. Remember, don't drink and drive, make it stick.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Grumish of Grumish Chiropractic Offices in Bourbonnais, where we help people get better with gentle and proven chiropractic care. We sponsor the River Valley Sports Authority program and Make It Stick because it helps the people of the Kankakee River Valley. By tying in with Make It Stick, this sports show offers learning opportunities and new activities for athletes and non-athletes alike. Please don't drink and drive. Make it stick.
I think Evan. I want to get Evan up here.
Sure. Get him on up here.
Evan.
Call him up.
Come on up, Evan. I want to talk to you, man. You got your wallet on you?
Excuse me?
You got your wallet on you?
Yeah.
You got your license in there?
Yeah.
Can I see it? Because I don't believe you got a valid license.
Oh, what is this? He stopped the show to do an
Hold on.
interrogation. What is this? What
No, let's see. Nothing about going in the ditch or anything? Somebody said you've been in the ditch more than you've been out.
Oh, do we have a
Hole?
poor driving record? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
no holes in it? No, okay.
I haven't been in this year. I think we're
Not this year?
No.
It's only the 10th. What do you mean not this year? That's what I heard.
Last year I went in the dish.
There's a questionable driving performance? Is that what you're indicating
Yeah,
here?
that's the coach's notes that he's been in the ditch more than he's been out.
I don't know. I've
They worry about the injury here.
watched him swallow kind of hard there. I think there might be something to it. Do you have some experiences maybe you'd like to share about your driving?
No thanks.
You
Nothing
don't?
at all?
fine.
Huh? Okay.
Are you practicing so hard you're dozing off on the way home?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Coach, let's talk about this young man a little bit. What does he bring to the floor for you guys, and how does he contribute to make this a successful team?
Well, just before he even hit the floor one night, speaking of his driving skills,
Uh-oh.
the
ain't
car
done with
did
that.
end up in a little snow, and let me get this right now, Evan, you had to run, this is the night of a game now, he was late to the game, we wondered why. He had to run a mile to go somewhere to make a phone call, and then run another mile back. Then he got to the game and played the basketball game. So Evan's in pretty good shape, I'll say that.
Well, he was warmed up. That's for sure. He was
And
warmed up.
this young man did, though, however, make the all-tournament team. Is that correct? For the holiday tournament and the Thanksgiving Classic. Made both, didn't he?
Yeah, and you know, and I think if we would have won the tournament, you know, if we would have beat McNamara, I think Evan would have been the MVP of that tournament,
Really?
to be honest. Because he had a great tournament.
Okay, all right. Well, let's talk about it now. You came away with a huge win in the holiday tournament, but aside from the holiday tournament, any other games that stick out in your mind this year A game that you guys went into that you knew was a big game and you guys performed well besides the holiday tournament?
Not really.
Not really?
That's a game?
You guys just expect to beat everybody then,
Yeah.
don't you? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said it too.
Provided you can get to the game, we're in good shape, right? Yeah, okay. All right.
No,
You have a nickname? You guys all have like shooting shirts that
yeah.
have nicknames.
Threesburger.
Greaseburger.
Threesburger.
Oh, Threesburger. Oh, okay. All right. Which obviously means
Don't
you-
ask. Don't
no,
ask.
no.
Okay.
You don't want
All right. Okay, well then, Coach, do you have any idea why he came up with this adopted nickname, Threesburger? What's that all about?
Well, he's a good three-point shooter. That's probably their starter there. And but what Evans, every team has to have a sheriff.
Okay.
Somebody who
Somebody that can, somebody
our
that can, somebody that can keep his license. You mean?
Yeah.
He's gonna have to be in law enforcement to keep his license, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
what Evan does is he takes the best offensive player in the other team in the perimeter spot
Okay.
and he locks them up.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. All right.
All right, that's what he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And he throws away the key afterwards.
Okay.
They hit those.
All right.
Most of the time.
Who's been the toughest for you to lock down this year? Who's been the toughest?
Probably Cox from McNamara.
Okay, what makes him difficult? Because I have heard, I got to be honest, I haven't seen them play yet this year, but I have heard from some other coaches and some other people that I know that says he's having a super year so far. But what makes him an effective scorer?
Well, you can't lay off and you can't guard him tight because he can drive and shoot.
Okay. Is he physically strong? Is he physically strong, kid?
Yeah, pretty
Okay,
much.
all right. So how do you try to play him then?
It's pretty tough. You gotta lay off, but when he gets ready to shoot, you gotta
Got to
contest
make sure
it.
you contest. Okay. All right. If you were going to do one thing better, if you just personally, personal development, if you were going to do one thing better to help this team, what would that be?
Score more.
Okay. All right. Coach got to turn you loose, or you just have to make more of an effort on your own?
Make more of an effort, I think. He gives me the right to shoot, just
Okay.
not shooting enough.
Okay, all right. Coach, talk about that a little bit, because I know as many years as you've been around it, and I know I've seen my share too, you see some great shooters that for some reason, even when they have the green light, they're just not taking the shot. What do you try to do to work with a kid to get him to understand that, this is something that I want you to do? I do want you to take these shots?
Well, to me, it's a simple game. Your best shooters need to shoot the most. And everybody can shoot, but your best shooter should shoot the most. And Evan's one of our best shooters, so it's simple. If he
About how
doesn't-
many shots a game? About how many shots a game does he take?
I don't know if I could put a shot, because every game's different. If we're playing a team like Kankakee, the game's going up and down more. There's going to be more shot opportunities.
Yeah.
But if Evan's open, he should shoot the ball. If he catches the ball, he needs to look to score. And
Okay.
it's really simple.
Okay. Well, Billy, since Coach agrees he needs to shoot more and he realizes he has to, go ahead, you take the initiative. You whisper something in his ear that he'll keep, that he'll know from now on he's going to have to take
I
those
ain't
shots.
whispered in his ear.
Nah, go ahead.
These guys,
You can do
what's
that.
wrong with you, man?
Let him know.
Whisper in his
You
ear.
pretend you're a coach
I'll
for a
send him
second.
a letter or something.
Send him a letter or something. Okay, yeah.
Shoot more, man.
Shoot more, man.
Go to
Thank
the
you.
basket.
All right. I just want you to know something, okay? I'm going to get out to see you guys this year, okay? And if he's with me, he'll be the one that'll be yelling, shoot the ball. He'll be yelling really loud.
No,
okay?
I'll be saying pass.
But you need to understand something. Try to make sure the shots are within the offense. Because Billy's one that doesn't understand the game of basketball real
Half
well.
court. That's not
you
good.
might
What
be
are you
trying to
talking about?
inbound the ball, and he'll be telling you to shoot the ball, okay?
Is that a
so
point?
you be real careful. Is that a point? See, those are the kinds of
Is that
things.
the point would go in?
This goes way back a long time, but we were asked. It's a little bit off the subject.
Don't start this.
We were asked by Olivet. Each of us got to.
Hey, it was
each
a
of us
legal
got to
play.
prepare a play, and lo and behold, Billy prepared a play that was illegal. And Billy, to this day,
My play scored. His quarterback got sacked.
Billy doesn't matter if it's illegal.
It was
That's
legal.
different, but it doesn't matter.
It was legal.
Okay. In any case, good luck to you. Okay.
It's legal.
I want to follow you guys this year, but seriously, shoot the ball more. Shoot the ball more. If you want to help this team, shoot the ball more. Do you guys agree? Shoot the ball. Okay.
Okay,
All
there
right.
you go.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, man. They're my coat behind the
Oh,
back.
I think he's taking the mic with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, go sit down.
okay.
Traveling. There you go.
Okay.
Who's up next?
He gets pretty full of himself, doesn't he, Coach? That's okay. All
How
right.
about Brad?
Yeah, let's get Brad Elliott up here. This is a guy that's been on
go,
the
Brad.
tour.
Come on, Brad.
Thanks a lot, Evan.
How we
Hey,
doing?
guys.
What's up,
How
Brad?
we
How you
doing?
doing?
Hey, Broadway, just before we start, I was wondering if we get you a Hershey Tiger black and gold. This McNamara color.
Yeah, that's got to go.
What's
man.
that about?
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know.
I told him to take it off.
Oh.
I told
I
him to
know.
take it
I mean,
off.
seriously.
Yeah, okay.
Seriously.
Yeah, will you get me something?
Hey, I bet we can figure out something. A little black
You
and
guys,
gold.
matter of fact, you know
Pink.
something?
He likes pink.
Pink.
I've
okay.
got something. I've got something.
As long as it's not McNamara.
I've
color.
got
Blue, yeah,
something.
pink.
I've got something that I'm going to wear. When I come to your guys' game, I've got something I'm going to wear that's going to be in honor of the Tigers, that it's going to reflect those colors, and I want to make sure you spot it. So
Jeff, don't wear that
if
again.
if I don't get it before game time, okay, I'm going to have something else, and I hope it doesn't embarrass you. Okay,
All right,
I hope it
all right.
doesn't embarrass you.
It's a tutu.
Really? You're going to be wearing this?
I'm going to be wearing it. Yeah.
We don't-
Well, Billy's limited in terms of his selection, as you can see. Yeah. Not
gonna
everybody
watch
sells Billy's
tutu,
sizes.
tell us the
Is,
tutu.
you going to watch from the parking lot if you got a tutu
No,
on?
no.
Tutu.
See.
I didn't say
Always
that.
making joke. That's okay. All right, yeah. This once upon a time, this was a quiet young man
Yes, he was.
that basically, well, Thumper remembers him. He played a little baseball, catches a little bit, does some things. Now he's gotten to be a real cocky basketball player. 20 points per game. Yes, sir. Go ahead, Billy. You got
Plus,
something?
he's got some bragging rights.
Well,
I got a
let's-
little note from the coach that he did beat the coach. First time ever. Is this
Beat the
true?
coach?
A little one-on-one?
Yeah, Coach Hall.
Brings it down, takes it all the way down, stops, short jumper is good. Beautiful patience by Frank Williams that time on the fast break. Did a little hesitation move, got gathered, went up for the little 8-foot jumper, got it to go. And the Illini are back in front now by 1, 16-15. Johnson throws right wing for Blake. He throws it, it hits the backboard. He intended it for